like you're itching for a fight, friend.
Anything happen after I left yesterday?
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's O'Dirk. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring, master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
What you looking at?
You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack. Blast the armor off.
Fine day for poor singing, I say.
Suppose you heard back from that lazy brother of yours.
That energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades. That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
Brother! Been looking! Ah, finally!
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Uh,
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. No, just stop talking. Where are we? Ah! So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts! I am with a customer!
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One-shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red! How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking.
yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom.
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh. Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it, and I am on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, and keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Africa. What's the difference? Always?
Oh, shoot. Hold still. I should have enough charger horns for Della and Boomer now. Just need a rib from that fang horn we were talking about.
Back where? What do you mean? Why are we back here? This area? I don't... Never really left it. There was a... Fuck, I don't even know if you can hear me. There was a side quest I did, which is another one that I'm doing right now.
Boomer said that fang horn should be nearby. There's the fang horn. Gonna have to take it down to get its rib.
Yeah, similar spot. Like I said, I didn't really leave it. Hey, come on, dude. Okay, that's not right. That either. This either. Alright. Well, this wasn't the plan. How about you cross the... You're kidding me. That ain't even the guy I was trying to get. Might as well get him out the way, though. Son of a bee. Hey, there we go. That'll do. You got a fucking friend here? Holy moly. Something hit me from the side.
Just need a rib from that fang horn they were talking about.
Oh. That dude up top? That's that boy. I doing something wrong?
Where's the thing? Gonna have to take it down to get it right. Satisfied, sorry,
What a cockblock. You're aggravating. Are y'all about to fucking hit me? It was an elk.
Got everything I need for Dell and Boomer.
Called them all in.
To see about that weapon of theirs.
What's up with all these chests over here? Horizon Forbidden Chest. Can't wait. There is something out there. Another chest. What's this? Caviar? Waterweed? What do you want me to say to that? You just say WWE on Friday. What do you want me to say? Again, you want me to say I don't give a damn?
I can get data to override machines from Krogans. Just need to find one.
I don't know. A bone. He buried a bone.
Time to follow up.
They don't even know where I am. What's he flashing me with? What is this? That's my loot. Get me out of here. Give me this. Alright, I'm going. My rating? My rating so far. Look, what is this? Something to shoot later. My rating so far, 8.9. And it's only gonna get better.
I know that look. You got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks.
First game was 8.9.
Hi.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one? No! Oh.
Cause we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
Eloy, huh? Spike throwers launch across the trigger. Due to their long build-up, they have a slow rate of fire. Not be useful jumping and crouching. I don't know. Rating probably goes down because then the game would be impossible. Because she'd be getting sticks all stuck in her. Running through. You see how I run through sticks and go through water? Also, her clothing is her armor. So take away clothing, no armor, dead all the time, not fun. Even probably super very story mode. I'll do this stuff another time. I gotta get to that place. He was naked. I don't know. He was only here like for 5 minutes. Wouldn't have affected the rating.
Drinks later?
Yeah, I guess I'm in the same area because I was already here yesterday for a quest. I think I kind of have done them out of order so far. That side quest didn't make sense to do after what I did. What is this? What's going on? What's that mustache? Yeah, what's this? I don't care about all this. I don't want to upgrade these things too much. Probably won't have them for too long. I want to get on that. Oh shit. Dang. I'm good. There it is. Barren light.
Barren light. The last part of the season before the forbidden west. College of Rome. Part ways with this machine for now. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. But first, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
I'll take a look around after. I'm kind of here for a reason. Ooh.
There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few. Gentlemen.
That's our cue.
Taking the edge off?
Oh, if the end of the world's coming. I don't be sober for it. Now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask me.
Hold on, let me talk to this dude first. Actually, go ahead. I'm ready.
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month.
I wonder if this is going to consist of men.
But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
Easter Bunny is dead. Santa... I'm gonna marry Santa. North Pole looks cool. Those Santa Claus movies make it look amazing. And... I'm assuming he lets me move in. And then I guess I'm just gonna fuck St. Patty. I assume that's what it said, St. Patrick? I couldn't see the end of it. All I saw was PA.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. The rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they...
Peyton's
chased the
dead.
Carja out west.
Mary and Maddie, and I am banging the shit out of Augie.
Paying the Osram to rebuild it. No matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
What do you know about the embassy?
I know, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. I better get going.
Right, you'll have to do complicated Aloy things. Maybe just don't disappear completely this time.
No promises.
I guess what I'm really trying to say is this. If you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Lighten up, Paid. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh out there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there. Don't worry. If the Tanakh were planning to invade, they'd have done so already.
If you say so, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Oseram salvagers, a few especially brazen Carja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh are left.
Dude smiling?
You said something about Tanakh's marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean
LeBron dead.
Sun Priest until
Poppy.
they concede.
Married. Ellen
Came face to face
banged.
for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
That's easy. No reason to just have sex with Poppy. There's no reason.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Carja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Carja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
So you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and change scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Laura got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Why the Sun King believes we can have... How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior!
I don't care if it's the devil between herself. The gate stays sealed until that horn blows.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
I know the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey,
Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Dude, I've been muted. What's the last thing you heard me say?
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me.
Or what? I can't read it. Or die at 30. Poop non-stop? Well, like, for the rest of my life? That'll kill me before I'm 30. So I guess the longer life choice is die at 30.
As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Dude, I'm keeping up mostly with the story, but if anything important has happened in the past hour, anything important that I didn't grasp, what I'm going to remember is marrying Santa Claus, marrying Jeff Bezos, killing. Would you rather lick a tarantula or get bit by one? I think. I don't know. Since I saw Jackass, dude, you remember how big that tarantula was? And I guess they're not all. You know, they don't all inject like a detrimental amount of venom, because he got bit. And they just all laughed, and he kept going. I'll lick it. Licking it guarantees not getting bit, then I'm licking it. But if licking it is risking getting bit, I'll rather choose to voluntarily get bit on a chosen body part rather than try to lick it, look like an idiot, and then have a tarantula hanging off my tongue or crawling down my throat.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities.
You missed the answer to the Jeff Bezos question. I said, kill Katy Perry, fuck Alexandra Daddario, and marry Jeff Bezos. That was just my initial one, and then I realized I think that is the right answer, because Katy Perry is the easy death for me in that situation, but I'm going to choose to marry Jeff, which means I'll only, the assumption, right, is that whoever you choose to fuck, it's only a one-time thing. I'm hoping that in my marriage with Jeff Bezos, he can create some kind of technology or time travel, because he's so rich and innovative, that I can go back and relive my sexual experience with Alexandra Daddario. So, what if Jeff gives you 30 mil to fuck? I think that would be a dumb choice to take, because if I can marry him, assuming he doesn't require a prenuptial agreement, which he probably will, I think 30 mil is a drop of water in the ocean compared to the money that he has and will have. And so, no thanks. I'm gonna marry you, whether you're gay or not. Hopefully he is gay. And I can't kill him. You can't kill Jeff Bezos, because then there goes Amazon. Yeah, but you could fuck Daddario something and still have lots of money. I assume you say you could fuck Daddario all the time, maybe, and still have lots of money. Yeah, but forever. Yeah, but unless she dies. What if Jeff Bezos is aware of my choice? So Katie's getting killed. I guess I'm just banging Jeff. And then fucking Alexandra Daddario. Jeff gets so mad he hires the world's greatest assassins to come and kill Alexandra Daddario. Now that I chose her forever, I only had her once. Because Jeff, his rage.
Stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital.
And it's
I lost
always
so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro.
it's always the first time. The first time is really the time. You know? It's never gonna be the same.
So when you met the Tenakth chief...
So I'll just accept that, believe that,
Kept my ears open as the
and just do her once. Or she do me once, whatever.
Trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes. But it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakths still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Carja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Carja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Carja.
The Carja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Carja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Carja need to know what I have learned.
I feel like if I had Bezos money, I would figure out how to fly pretty quickly. Yeah, Bezos money. I feel like whatever you pit against Bezos money, the fact that you have Bezos money, you can acquire the choice you chose against. Green got me in the Green Goblin. he was pretty rich. Probably not even Bezos rich when he started to fly.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete.
Bezos money. And then I can use that money to take over the moon.
This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage.
What's the pros of being born in the Jurassic period? It doesn't seem to be a fairly weighted option. And if I had Bezos money, one of the first things I would do would be to create a time machine or some kind of, alternate reality machine, and I'd go back to the Jurassic period. Probably immediately. Okay, so just to look at dinos, yeah, I can do that with almost every children's book that I've seen.
I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Reborn as who?
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
It was Bezos money or be reborn as Walt Disney? These options are getting worse. Bezos money. That's easy. I don't know if there's much I would choose over that. Like I said, I feel like there's not much that you can't get with Bezos money. And also, dude, imagine I would fly you down here and your family, all 6 of y'all now, every weekend. We'd go to Happy's, Oh my gosh, imagine. Or I'd fly up there every week. Fucking... Dude. I'll give you... If I have Bezos money, I'll give you and Haley fucking 1/100th of it. And y'all can both quit your jobs, raise your children, do whatever you want, but you have to be at my beck and call at any time, as long as it doesn't interfere with your children and your wife. And you come hang out with me, or play games with me, or we go hunting. You buy happies. You'd run that place into the ground. But you know how much fun we'd have? We'd buy it out and just invite. We could buy it and then invite the people that we want. More than just our friends. We could invite Alexander Daddario. We could invite Will Smith. We could invite Tom Hardy. Who else do you want? Oh, God. You keeping Sam Management? You keeping Will? Is Will still the door guy? You trust him to interact with celebrities and friends and all these monumental figures? Will, is he staying or not? Please answer. Let's see it.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me. And the commander?
Yeah, he's staying. You think he'll be able to hold it together? I think maybe so. He might maybe promote him to general manager or something. Tell him you're giving him like stock in the company, and he'll just think that means something and just never do anything about it.
No. I could only convince him.
Jen. What for? What is she gonna do? What, I mean, yeah, we've had some fun with her and some stories, and I guess she'll always be playing music, but she's gonna run people off. Unless she brings her, what was it, her brother or her cousin back to tell the story about him shitting in a cup? That's pretty cool. Her brother gets unlimited what? Unlimited poop?
You. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No.
Okay. She's gonna get in a fist fight with Tom Hardy. Because she's gonna try and make him smoke cigarettes, and he's not gonna want them.
The other marshals were not permitted. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Carja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the...
So if I choose Bezos money, Happy's is done. We're own Happy's and it stays forever. This is the toughest one. I say, I might have to say, give me Bezos money and burn Happy's down, because it's not even what it was when we loved it. So it's kind of already gone. The thought of it, that's already done. So just burn it before it gets worse, before it turns into City Bar. And just give me Bezos money, and I'll rebuild it with your help, you and Will, and I, and Jen, and her brother. He'll be in charge of the bathrooms, making sure there are none. We'll build a new bar somewhere else and make it exactly what we want and never change it. Ever. And we'll serve Jolly Traveler. We'll give it away for free. And if you order it, you're kicked out. It's a way to get rid of the idiots.
Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers, form up!
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers, light them up! Get to cover!
You know, I got a question about these flaming arrows things. Yeah, they're a great idea, and maybe they're intimidating, but whenever they hit me, if it's more than the tip, if it's just the tip that's burning, it gets extinguished as soon as it penetrates me. And so all it does is give me, like, now I can definitely see the arrow coming and I can get out of the way. Unless you're shooting like they did in Troy, when they shot all of the flaming arrows, but that was only used to ignite those huge balls that they rolled down. Like these flaming arrows. Look at all the arrows in the ground back there. Look at the arrows in the guy's body. No more fire. So what was the point of it in the first place?
Archers, keep them back!
Okay, so a little wall of fire, I guess. But all of these, what are they doing? Burning the bridge? Bezos money and everyone dies but you and Big Poppy. We would have fun with the money. So basically, it's who would I rather have sex with the rest of my life, Augie or Poppy? Big Poppy. I'd have a lot of money and bang Poppy, or have no money and bang Augie in prison. I don't know. Whichever one, I would just want either of those to be over faster. So, you know, Poppy is older. You'd think I'd go just choose Poppy and put up with it. Just bang him over and over again, have money. But what do I spend it on? If there's no one on the planet, then nothing will cost me anything, because now it's him and I who are choosing. Yeah, money's pointless if everyone in the world is dead but me and him. So I guess life is more eventful to live in prison with August. I think I'll choose that one. Live in prison with Augie. We can create our own prison gang and probably get our ass beaten and raped every day, but at least we're doing it together. I'm going prison with Augie.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot! What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
I gotta take out the machine riders on the field.
Aloy, here's some ammo!
Goddamn!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Ooh, give me this. I need it. Where?
Here they come!
These guys?
On that rider!
do it, big boy.
Worse. Hit her again! I'll get her from range! Move in!
It's my mouth.
Battlefield. I have to get back and help him.
You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, Grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Oh,
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. That shield will break if I hit hard enough. There! Now's my chance! Give it up! I'm not giving... My shield regenerated!
whoa!
Shield's gone! He's vulnerable! You're not stopping me! I'm gonna break that shield! Set it on
Oh, I hit my own?
There, he's exposed!
That won't stop me!
That shield's not gonna save you! There, now's my chance!
That's right, bitch.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life to me. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Erend. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Carja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Carja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Fashav called Regalla a rival. Someone that Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Carja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land. And then... New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory... split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram Delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.